Ah, yes. Back to The Witcher 3! My bitches! God, I fucking love this game. Oh, shit. Yay!
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. That sufficed to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly.
Geralt's like, I don't want to fight you. One, I like you, I don't want to fight you. And two, you'd probably kill me.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad.
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna come back, because that is a really challenging mission. Like, that's not exactly one of the easier missions in the game. Actually, it's one of the hardest fucking ones you can find. Mostly because they just throw waves of fucking enemies at you, and they're not all easy enemies. I think at one point a Catachan shows up. Actually, I'm pretty sure multiple catechans show up. So, I'm gonna go do some fucking grinding, and I'm gonna come back. There's a couple other quests I want to do too, so... Alright, so... I want to do the tournament first. Because the tournament has some pretty sweet loot for it. Alright, so... And the tournament has some really fucking dope loot. Some really cool armor too. So, sorry for the burp. Alright.
Good man! I need a fresh set of shoes for my mount. Promptly.
Oh, for my mount! For my mount!
I've a matter of prime urgency and
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged. Ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route. Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet. Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Fine. I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you...
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Apply all the skills you mentioned on a daily basis, and against monsters, not targets and dummies. Don't need any training. Going straight to the tourney grounds to sign up.
I'm such a dick about that. Alright. Let's see, can I craft anything? Full moon increases maximum vitality. I mean, to me that sounds not that useful. But who knows? It might be. I usually try not to use too many potions in a fight because they often tend to rise my toxicity level, so I usually only tend to use healing potions. And since I'm not rocking an alchemy build, those precious percentages of toxicity really make a difference.
It's raining cows at the Ardai's quarry. Not frogs, not cats at all. Best behave, Fred. You're in Beauclair, see?
Let's see. Character. Wraith mutagen, Noon Wraith mutagen.
Just Witcher acts always with reason.
Huh. Palmer! Palmer's competing in the tournament!
A return to traditional values and morals. That.
Greetings. Want to join the
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
What a
As
surprise.
the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of two
Ravix of
crests.
Forhorn.
Which do you prefer?
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahira and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours.
I find it
This year,
funny
a
that
sword
the
forged
last year's
especially for
champion
this
is an
occasion
Easter
by the
egg
one and
to
only Cornelius of
Gregor
Asgard,
Clegane,
famed
the
master
Mountain
weaponsmith.
from Game of Thrones.
Her
And he's a big
illustrious
motherfucker
spirit
too. Like
all
they
the way
actually tried to
from
make him
Marseille.
look like the Mountain as far as his size goes. He's a big fucking dude and he rocks his Y-hander.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board out.
Convenient. Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid.
I vow on the love of my lady, Triss Marigold, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms.
Sign here, please,
That is
then fill out
all
these
I
forms.
need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Geralt's not used to wearing plate armor. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Just in case I accidentally shoot the wrong targets. That's what I did the first time I played this game. I was like, why did I lose? I shot all the targets. I shot more targets. And then I was like, oh, you have to shoot specific targets.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you.
Nilfgaardian what to do.
Your duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Or will it give you any pleasure? Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent.
Let's play. I'm probably gonna lose
turn
because
down.
my Gwent deck isn't nearly strong enough to beat fucking anybody in this DLC. Oh, he rocks a Scoia'tael deck. That's interesting. Oh yeah, spies. I got spies. I might just give him this first round. Alright. Oh, yeah, I forgot he has the Siri card. That's right. Ooh. He's got a pretty scary fucking deck. Huh. Ooh, I don't like this. I'm getting destroyed. Yep, I'm gonna get fucked. Yep, I can't win this. His deck's just too strong. I thought I had that fucking match won until he did that. God damn that fucking horn, man. If he didn't have that horn, I would have beat him.
I almost regret beating you.
God damn it. Alright.
Fair knights, you have...
Behold, the top.
Alright, I gotta shoot the red ones. 3, 2, 1.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead, leaves the...
Yep, that one was easy. That was probably the easiest of the challenges. The race is what fucking gets me every single time. That one's a pain in the ass.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Yeah, the best crossbow in the fucking game!
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I got the fucking Geralt of Rivia crossbow. Fuck yeah! I love the Geralt of Rivia sword though. That golden fucking sword is so fucking dope
This
looking.
is her tent. You must look inside. Search.
Alright. Is this shit better than the fucking... Actually, it's about the fucking same. Yeah, it's 235.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian. Thou hast doves.
Jar of concealing ointment.
Thy lips are like
Powerful magic at work here.
Thy two breasts are like...
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so. Ruxay tends to be fond of birds. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seeks you in my lady's tent? Inspiration?
Alright. God damn it, I fucking hate the fucking race.
The flower of chivalry. Strapping lads.
Dragon's eyes on a stick! Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina.
He's wearing the fucking dwarf's armor.
Makaspark of Maked. Donimir of Troy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Ty of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint flower of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests to secure shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good
Vivian
fortune,
is bae.
and devote all your strength to the tourney.
I don't care if she's a bird at night.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale. Before us Geralt...
Alright. Past 9 checkpoints.
And he's up! We the thunderous roar, hoofs pound the ground.
Why is there a horse sitting in the middle of the fucking runway? Oh, I fucking missed. Really? Oh, I missed again! Ugh. I fucking hate this part of the tournament.
Monsters, wildcats, bandits,
Oh, yep, there we go. Finally got one. Oh, I missed. Shit.
so close. Will he last, endure, and keep pace? Attention.
Yeah! Fuck yeah, bitches! God, I hate that one. That one's the hardest fucking contest in the tournament. That one's hands down the hardest fucking contest in the tournament, at least for me anyways.
To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and fruit shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less.
In stellar style,
I no longer regret
less.
I was not able to participate. Almost.
Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
Now, here comes the one of the harder parts of the fucking contest. Because I have to beat this guy in fucking mounted combat, and mounted combat in this game's a fucking bitch. I usually just get off my fucking horse and fight people. That being said, usually you can one-shot pretty much anything from a horse, so long as you're riding fast enough and you strike it, but it's not worth it. If you miss,
So,
you're pretty much
any thoughts on
screwed.
Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Her beauty's
Still too early to say
striking.
anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
He laughed.
Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you.
Alright. This is kind of a pain in the ass to do. I hate doing this.
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Come on. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Ah. I fucking hate this. Like, all of his strikes have hit so far, pretty much. I can't even fucking find him. God damn it! Quit being behind me! God damn it! Oh, he was on the wrong fucking side when I turned.
Too late to
Yes! There we go.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Back to drinking. This is a dude wearing the fucking dwarf armor.
My heart swells to
Okay,
behold
couldn't
this
even stop
beautiful
a fucking-
celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to
That's a
face
big
our
fucking-
reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney.
Fucking Easter egg of the mountain.
Mary,
Girl's like, that's a big man.
trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Sir Gregor Clegane. The mountain. Geralt's like, that's a big motherfucking dude.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Alright.
That grey domes
Alright.
will ever seeking Lady Vivian. Some
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Flew off. Worth going after.
Oh yay, now I get to fucking run past a shit ton of dangerous fucking animals.
Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Dude, panthers and fucking boars in this game. Oh my god, why are they so fucking strong? I fight monsters that scare me less than fucking panthers and boars. Like, screw witchers, just throw panthers and boars at every fucking monster, and they won't be able to do jack shit against them. Oh shit, fucking panther. Oh, why are you so fucking... Okay, that one wasn't so bad. Alright. Come on, bird. Fly to the next area. Hey, Panther. God damn it, stay still. Okay, correction. Boars scare me more. Those things aren't quite nearly as bad as I remember. Boars are fucking terrifying, though. Like, that I do know is terrifying. Because you can never fucking hit the damn thing. Wolfsbane. I wonder why there's so much Wolfsbane here, as there are no werewolves in this DLC. Like, I'm almost positive of that. Actually, there aren't even that many werewolves in the base game, actually. I think there's, like, maybe 4 or 5 werewolf bosses. I think you could come across them randomly, though. But it's really fucking rare. Fuck! I almost fell.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Blood moss. And if I recall correctly, there's a decently strong monster in here, so I'm gonna fucking save. I think it's a water hag. Nope, it's a white. It might as well be a fucking water hag. They're basically just reskinned water hags. Skeleton. We're stopping to grab this stuff. Silver. And to the next area. I don't remember what whites are weak to. Oh well, didn't really need to remember. I don't remember if this is a panther. No, that's the bird. Alright. Here, birdie, 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 birdie. Even as a bird, she's still kind of hot. I'm not into bestiality, though. But those legs, oh my god. Even as a bird, those legs. Oh. And those feet.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, helpless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
He's a fucking witcher! Why would he be fucking...
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life,
Why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter?
Because
Take your
cases
pick.
like yours are my
You
bread
shall
and
not
butter.
turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
Can't promise anything till I hear what you have to say. Decisions based on appearances? Not a good idea. Regretted making those too often in the past.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full, but now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation, for I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you, though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we return?
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
We were both right, actually. It is a curse. One that's transforming Vivian into a bird. Her condition's getting worse.
Gods! A curse that is a worse affliction than disease. What now? Can you help her?
That'll depend on her. I'll try if she asks me.
What? This is not what we agreed.
Spell's complicated.
Doesn't matter what we agreed. It's Vivian's decision.
Of course.
Her thing is, we'd need someone who'd willingly assume the burden of the curse. Take it on in her stead.
You mean, become a bird themselves?
Theoretically. See, curse grows weaker once it's transferred. Might end up as just an appetite for seeds and worms. All outcomes are on the table, though. Death included.
I am prepared to sacrifice. Give my life for her. Just as King Fridank's knight...
Knew that already.
Which method?
Don't know yet.
But you have...
Method using a pool of water's better.
Naturally.
I'll meet her.
I'm counting. True.
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last...
Indeed.
Got it.
I don't remember what if that's a required choice for the Ariandite sword. I really don't remember, which is actually kind of fucking annoying. Because I might have to do the secondary optional quest to get that one.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the Palmer and with this skirm. Since that...
None.
I doubt.
It is time. A cheer for the knights, the latest two-rifle crew. Who virtue cross or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
I don't remember if I'm allowed to use my potions and shit in this.
Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Nope, I'm not allowed to use it.
Let us end this.
Yeah. Fuck yeah! Now here goes the hard part. Because I don't think I'm allowed to use fucking my spells in this one either.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life.
Actually, I took them all down, so shouldn't all the credit go to me?
The one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired Tremender, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Your whomevers. Time to take on Sir Gregor Clegane. I'm not gonna call him the Gorgon. I'm gonna call him Sir Gregor Clegane, the character he's modeled after and based on.
It is time. Step.
Thanks, I'm fine.
The witch.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
She's like, I hope Geralt doesn't die.
Oh. Ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames and messieurs, our champion, the unequaled, excellent Gregoire de Gorgon. Hip hip hooray! Hooray!
Okay, can't block that.
Strong bones and teeth, drink a wine
Oh.
for your teeth, a wine for your soul.
I'm surprised I'm allowed to use potions in this. Fuck yeah, beat him! I have this on easiest difficulty though, so definitely turning it up to Blood and Broken Bones for New Game Plus.
Champion! A sight to behold! He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon! Hail Geralt! Geralt!
Geralt. He fucking did his own echo. Like, what the fuck, dude? I love this sword. This sword looks so cool.
I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made
fucking
upon
love
his
this
love
sword.
for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Not now. We shall meet.
Geralt of Rivia sword. I love this sword. I love this sword so much. It's so dope looking. I wish this sword scaled with you though, because I would use this fucking thing all the time.
Greetings, my lady.
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish... Might you explain it?
Sure.
I was clear.
Let me finish. Second method's less than reliable, to put it...
But it will.
I shall save you, O lovely Vivian.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private conversation.
No need to be sharp with him, my lady. And if I'm to help you, gotta do one thing for me. Hear what Guillaume has to say.
Is that an ultimatum?
Looks to be.
Be not angry, my lady. You no longer bear this burden alone. I know all.
You told him?
I know a curse afflicts you. A curse which grows more severe by the day. I understand how you feel. My aunt, Countess de Lawnful, once contracted a strange illness which ate away at her from the inside. She grew weaker by the day, the light fading from her eyes. I remember her saying the worst was not the pain, but losing mastery of her own body. She was so helpless. I fear you feel the same. The Witcher knows a way to lift the curse from you and let it rest on me. I wish to do this, to take it from you, Vivian.
Why?
Because I love you. I might have died in the arena. I sought to slay a Shaelmar for you. But now I see the fool I was. Now I see how I risked my life for no purpose. Yet, with this, I can truly do something for you.
I do not wish to inflict this horror on anyone. You saw how it looks, Witcher. I turn to you as one elder and hopefully one wiser as well. Do you think this a good idea?
Worth a try, as I see it. Original curse fell on an unborn child. Doubt it'll take hold as strongly when transferred to a full-grown man.
You've now heard the expert opinion. Let us do this together, Vivian.
Very well. I was prepared to die. Thus I am also prepared to attempt something mad. Now we must go to my pool in the woods, yes?
Everything's agreed, so no point wasting any more time. Let's go.
The aunt you mentioned. What became of her?
She passed on.
Die, beast!
God damn it, come back here, Panther. Stop running away! God damn it, Guillaume! Get out of my fucking way! I'm trying to kill this damn panther.
So, this is my true form. It is not too late. You may still change your mind. It will bring no shame.
My mind is made up. My resolve is firm. If you can handle it, so will I. You are beautiful to me, even as you stand now.
Oh, that's clearly rubbish.
Oh, that's
Shut your
clearly
eyes,
rubbish.
both of you, and don't move.
Guillaume,
Yes, my love?
if you become as I am now, I wish you to know I shall not leave you.
Picture yourselves reflected in a pool of water. Focus on that. Now, open your eyes. Damn, I think it might have worked.
Damn, I think it might have worked. Like he wasn't exactly sure. That's funny.
Honestly, didn't think this'd work. Doubted anything would happen. Read about this ritual in grimoires. Descriptions all seemed dramatic, embellished. All stipulated a condition that seemed improbable.
What condition was this?
A real bond between those involved. True love. How do you feel? In general, you feel it change, Guillaume?
I was struck hard, as if by a battering ram, but now I feel not at all different. Apart from a slight itch on my skin. Are you certain it worked?
Yes, something happened, definitely. Must be an intersection beneath this pond. Powerful magic at work here. Look at Vivian.
What now?
Now? Now you get to live together. Happily ever after. Still, watch yourselves carefully. Notice any troubling symptoms, find me.
Naturally. I thank you, Garrett. Oh, and your payment.
At last! There's so much to make up for. Balls to attend, distant lands to see.
Free at last. As a bird.
Ha! I find you droll. I had not noticed before.
But you will not fly away without me.
That remains to be seen, I think. But I too must thank you, Witcher.
Don't mention it. You take care, both.
Hail be praised.
Good tidings?
Greetings, Witcher.
Okay. Now I should be able to find her in random places in the world. Let's see. Alright. So I'm going to go try and get Ariandite. Oh, my horse is bugging out all kinds of crazy. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Ugh. If I remember correctly, I can't remember what the qualifying quests are to get Ariandite. Actually, I'm gonna Google that right now. Oop. Fuck. I'm swimming past it.
How to get Erendite. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I did that one.
I should be able to get Erendite if I did everything correctly. If not, I'm gonna have to look up that secondary quest for that one. For that, for that fucking... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? For that virtue.
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Jesus! I'm walking on water,
Hey,
just like
happen to
Jesus!
know how the hell
Just
I can
like
walk
the
on that water?
baby Jesus!
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
I think this guy is
What's
supposed
so
to be
extraordinary
an
about it?
Easter egg
I
of
mean,
Merlin.
besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You showed generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues.
Yeah, I have
dwell in your
succeeded.
heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills.
I fucking love this sword. I love the way it
combat
looks.
atop the
Like, it
water's
just looks
surface.
so cool.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Anytime.
Let's
Then
do
draw-
this. Oh shit! That is such a cheap way to start the fight. Where'd he go? Fuck! Shit. Yep, one.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
I think he's supposed to represent Merlin. Hence the reason why he's a mage. And holds a staff. The Lady of the Lake. You actually get to have sex with the Lady of the Lake, I think, in The Witcher 1 or 2.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Oh, I fucking love this sword so much. Oh my god. For the love of God, yes.
Just wonderful.
Oh, the second you take the sword out, fucking, you can't stand on the water anymore. Alright. Time to switch weapons. Because I got 2 new badass swords. That one's more powerful. That one's actually less powerful. Damn it. But it looks cooler, so fuck it. And it matches Erendite a little bit better. I love Erendite so much. It's supposed to basically be like the Witcher equivalent of Excalibur. I fucking love this sword so much. And it's the only sword in the game that scales when you use it. I mean, it scales incredibly fucking slow, so the chances of you eventually surpassing it are going to happen, but it stays better longer than any other sword in the game. And also, if you get it at, like, level 97, it'll scale all the way to level 100, even though it won't say it's scaled to level 100. And I think it has the second highest base damage of any silver sword in the game, and its ability makes it the best silver sword in the game. So, I mean, even though it only has the second best base damage of any silver sword, I think it's outclassed by the Viper silver sword, depending on what level you get the Viper silver sword at. It's still... what's the word I'm looking for? It still is better because of its effect. Alright. Fuck yes. And you can put, if you do the, Writing in the Stars quest, I think that's what it's called. Or, hold on, let me pull it up. I haven't done it yet because it's incredibly expensive to do in your first playthrough. I would not suggest doing it. Oh, enchanting. Startup costs. If you do that, then you can open up and put rune slots on it and make it even more powerful. So, yeah, it easily becomes the best sword in the game. It's a fucking bitch to get, though, if you don't know how to get it. Like, my first playthrough, I didn't even know the sword existed. My second playthrough, I got it, but my first playthrough, yeah, no, I didn't even know it existed, so... like, I couldn't... I mean, I knew it existed because it was in The Witcher 1 and 2, but I just assumed because there's already a sword called Erudite in the game, in the base game, that that was supposed to be Erudite, even though it was incredibly underwhelming. And I'm assuming that's why they put this in, because people really didn't like the fact that Geralt's signature sword was so weak in the base game. So they put a better-looking version of it in the DLC. A better-looking, more powerful version of it in the DLC, I should say. Basically has the same enchantment, minus one ability that this sword has over it. And that's pretty much it. But it just looks better. And because of that one slightly different ability, it's a lot more powerful. Why is the blade sticking out of the fucking... hilt, or out of the sheath? That's gonna fucking bother me. Yeah, that's gonna bother me. Oh yeah, Erudite. Love this sword. It's so fucking beautiful. Alright, so let's see, what quest am I moving on to now? Talk to Regis when you're ready to go. I'm not gonna do that one quite yet because that is a really fucking hard quest. I'm gonna go Knight for Hire. I wanna fucking use Erudite. That's my primary reason for fucking doing this. That's the Ophiri crossbow. Normal crossbow. So I can sell some of this shit. I'm gonna travel. I gotta fucking fast travel. Hold on. Tourney grounds. Actually, I don't even got fast travel. That's within walking distance. That's, yeah, 150 meters away. That's not that bad. I can't fast travel anyways. I don't have a fast travel location, so I gotta run. But I don't gotta call Roach to do it. Now, I want to see... where's the smith at? I'm gonna wait. Because I want to buy some stuff for Roach, because the best saddlebags in the game are in Toussaint. The best,
The gods have set the beast as punishment for
our sins! God, that was so cringe. Alright. So, check out and see what this guy has. What are you selling?
What have you...
Alright, so... Wait. Tucson crossbow. Tucson ducal cards. Sword. I mean, that's a Zweihander, hands down. It's too... Well, not really. It's too short to be a Zweihander. They just modeled that sword off the Zweihander. Sell that. Sell that. Doron. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. I'm gonna keep the Ophiri crossbow. I could sell this. I'm gonna sell Dahlia, because that's not the relic version of Dahlia, so I don't really want it. Toussaint Ducal Guardsman. Armor. Sell that. Sell that. Ophiri set. I don't think I have anything else that I want to sell at the moment. I'm keeping that because that's the second best. One of the... I think it's either the second best saddle in the game, or it's definitely up there. Mutagen, Injector. I'm keeping those because those can be dismantled for Dimeridium, which is a incredibly rare and expensive fucking resource. And I have no desire to sell any of that shit. I do need to drop off some of this armor, though, because I'm starting to get weighed down by it.
Good man, I need a fresh set of shoes for my mount.
Good man, I need a fresh set of shoes for my mark. Or for my mount. Show me what you got, motherfucker! Alright. I love the Toussaint Ducal Guard Captain's armor. I don't know why. I just like the way it looks. What's-his-face wears it, and it looks so fucking dope. Toussaint armor. Eternal Fire. I don't know why he's selling Eternal Fire. Shit. Mag Daguerres. Hinders Fall. Heavy armor. They were basically like, yeah, let's just give him every armor set in the... Every, knightly armor set in the game. Assault Gauntlets. Nilfgaardian Guardsman Gauntlets. What? Can I get the... Oh, I can't get the entire Nilfgaardian set? That's fucking bullshit! I want the entire Nilfgaardian heavy armor set. God damn it. I don't get what the... So is there an assault, like, entire assault armor set? Because, like, I feel like I only ever see the assault gauntlets. I'm gonna have to look that up one of these days. Toussaint boots. Alright. I am going to buy some stuff for Roach. Toussaint saddlebags. Best saddlebag, or Bouclair saddlebags. Best saddlebags in the fucking game. Grapevine saddle. I like how they have different variants of the Toussaint saddle. Bouclair, Toussaint saddle. Grapevine saddle. Knight Errant's blinders. Chivalric Virtues blinders. I think this is the Chivalric Virtues. Yeah, Saddle of the 5 Chivalric Virtues. I don't know. Bouclair blinder. Blah, blah. Can't talk. Toussaint blinders. blinders. I'm gonna go this one. This one I've always liked the look of this one. If I was rocking a full gold set, maybe once I get the to get the rest of this Chivalric Virtue set, you have to finish the DLC and go to the what's it called? The Fairy Tale Land place.
What are your needs, master?
So, inventory. Also, P.S. the best saddle in the game actually is not in this DLC. It is in the Heart and Stone DLC. And it is from one of the bad endings. The comparison of Lamont. 100 stamina. All other saddles in the game max out at 90 stamina. This also has a special effect to where it confuses enemies around you. So say if you ride your horse into combat, Roach's saddle will daze and confuse a huge chunk of them, making combat quite a bit easier for you. If I'm going into like a fortress, I'll ride Roach right into the fortress. It makes it so much easier. But I'm going to put on this one as I'm not going to be doing any races or be doing that anytime soon. So I'm not going to have to worry about it. And now I want to look at Roach with all of his Toussaint Knight Errant gear. Oh yeah, that looks so fucking cool. And then I'll eventually get the 5 Chivalric Virtue set, and I will start New Game Plus with the 5 Chivalric Virtue set, both on Roach and on myself. Alright, so let me sell this old horse gear shit that I have.
Let's...
He's got some weird-ass looking helmets on those shelves, man. Like, makes me concerned about the quality of what I bought. So, Zeracanian saddlebags, Nilfgaardian horse blinder. Alright, yeah. So long, good friend. Time to go do one of the hardest fucking... Well, actually, I'm gonna go do the Knight for Hire quest. And then I will... So I'm gonna do the Knight for Hire quest. And then the couple other side quests. And then tomorrow I will continue the main quest line. Whoops, I didn't mean to punch. I was sitting up and I fucking hit the wrong button. Good thing nobody was standing there. Not that I can actually hit anybody outside of guards.
He's no hero. That's the butcher of Blaviken.
What? What did you say, bitch? No, I'm just kidding.
What's the meaning of this?
Sorry, dude. Did it again. My bad. I really hate aggroing guards because they are fucking... They're always like 10 levels higher than you. Which makes a hell of a fucking difference. Even if you're capped at level 100, I think they cap at like 110. So, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, don't quote me on that. I don't know. But I'm almost positive they're always a significantly higher level than you.
Greetings, brave hero.
I'm Garrett.
I pay the...
For what?
No.
You sell things too?
Wouldn't mind a glance.
Let me look and see what you got. If I remember correctly, he has nothing of interest. Great Zora Stone. Yeah, it's all just fucking books and fucking stones. With some fucking ingredients. Literally nothing worth buying. At all. Note, junk. Yeah, he has nothing of interest to me.
Can't help but be curious. But where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Alright.
Well,
go in peace for a night.
Alright. Yay. This is one of the longest fetch quests I have ever done in my life. Mostly because there's like 15 of them. And they're all scattered throughout the fucking map. Yeah, there's a fucking lot of them. Like, there's a lot. But this helps me unlock fast travel locations, so it's worth it. Alright, I don't know which one I'm going after first. I'll go after the closest one first, which appears to be this one at 500 meters. My name's not Snow White, bitch! It's Geralt of Rivia, the White Wolf. And it's magnificent.
Hooray!
What do you reckon? How long will I have the runs off that roast rat?
Now, for anybody watching this in the future, the reason why I haven't invested really into the Witcher armors is because they're so expensive to craft that I don't really see the point. I would much rather just use that in my New Game Plus playthrough, because honestly, New Game Plus playthroughs are kind of my real playthrough of the game, to where I actually care about getting everything done. So, because, like, everything gets outscaled eventually, so, like, there's no point to care anymore, you know? Eventually, if you complete Witcher armors, they're gonna eventually be outclassed by regular armors you're picking up. So there's no real point to it, you know? I'd much rather just invest that coin into my New Game Plus playthrough for the Witcher armors. Which usually I go for the wolf, the bear, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just the wolf, the bear, the viper, and the I forgot what else. The manticore, because the other sets to me look kind of cheesy. Cat's not that bad. I'm just not a fan of light armor in this game. Medium or heavy all the way. I just like the look of the medium armors, and the heavier armors tend to have the best defenses. And unlike in games like Skyrim, heavier armors don't really slow you down, so they weigh a tad bit more, but they're not that much heavier, so it's just better to go heavier armors. Whoop! Aw, you fucking bitch, come on. There we go. Actually, I take that back. I said earlier there are no werewolves in this DLC. There's one. I just remembered one of them. There's two. My bad. I fucked up. Apparently, there are two werewolf boss fights in this game, or in this DLC. There's the one in the Little Red Riding Hood mission, in the Fairy Tale Land, and then there's one in one of these side quests that literally just reminded me doing this quest. Because I was like, oh yeah, there are two werewolf boss fights that I know of. I hate werewolves. They regenerate health. It's so fucking annoying. If you don't hit them after a while, they'll be back at full health. And you would have just wasted a shit ton of your potions. I don't think I grabbed any of the fucking items in that area. That's okay. I don't care. It's probably useless junk. It's probably fucking paint, armor dye and stupid shit. Woohoo! I never use armor dye. Like, ever. At least I'm getting all the ones on the far side of the castle by the lake first. These are often the hardest ones to get to. Oh!
That is.
And you're dead.
For saving my enchained knightly body.
Get out of my way!
Welcome.
I saved your ass, now get it out of my way. Alright. This is a chest. Splitter bolt. FYI, never blow up this barrel. You're likely to kill him.
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Okay, so I got 2 of the 15 done. The wolves. No, I don't feel like fighting wolves right now. Especially since you guys aren't really guarding anything I want. God, this game still looks fucking amazing, even 4 years later. Fuck, I'm stuck. Alright, time to call Roach. I didn't realize how far away I was from that fucking location.
Hey, yeah. Move it.
Come on. Come on, Roach. There we go. Oh, bug. Bug. Big bug. Oh, fuck. Fun fact, running sideways up a hill makes getting up it a lot easier. But it only works to an extent.
Slow now. Whoa.
Hey, wolves. come on. Seriously? Alright, fine. Fuck you too. Fuck you too, Roach. Not wanting to fucking go up hills and shit. What the fuck are you doing? God damn it. Alright. This is probably gonna be unavoidable. Okay. That's not so bad. Hey, I'm almost there, finally. Boars, stay away from the boars. I do not want to aggro boars. Oh, a Spriggan or a Leshen, or I don't actually know what you are. But you're getting igni. Oh, come on, man. Really? Oh. Alright, you're dead. Oh. And now the peoples come back. Leshens. Oh, it was a Leshen. Okay.
You brought peace, and somehow even made our ladies more eager. 1,000 thanks, my one.
It made our ladies more eager. You made our ladies more eager. I fucking love that. Oh, there's the chest. I was about to say, I know there's a chest somewhere, and all it has in it is a fucking sword. Unrefined ore. Bunch of junk. Can I go in here? No. Can't. Damn it. Why even make the door glow if I can't go inside? That's some bullshit. Alright. On to the next challenge. That is worthy of my knightliness. Dude, Geralt runs so awkward in heavy armor. These things should be weak to fire. They're fucking plants. Yeah. Ow.
I'll finally be able to drink to this, and I'll drink to your health.
Yeah, you'll drink to my health.
Give me a drink.
Stinky.
Elven whetstone. Alright, I think that's about it for here.
Cannot hold my tools.
Oh, no. Damn it.
Scrub off. You'll soon need the coffee.
What? Why is this red? Huh. I feel like that was supposed to start a quest. I don't know why it didn't. Maybe I didn't read it long enough. I did 3 of the 15. Oh, wolves. If I can recall correctly, I think this is the giant. Nope, bandits. There ain't no way you saw me on the other side of this fucking hill.
Killed him! You son of a tartmensch!
You son of a tartmensch! Damn, you all are weak little bitches. Fuck. Alright, your buddy's dead. You are soon to be. As soon as I get my... Oh, fuck. Alright. Y'all are being some little fucking bitches right now. Fuck. Ha! You took damage through the shield.
It's nearly snapped.
Cleaver.
99. That's it.
Ah, you stepped away. You Cleaver's hard to use. That's like one of the hardest abilities I've found to use so far is Cleaver. It hits like a fucking truck though, it does so much damage, but actually fucking landing it is impossible. I think I've hit it like 7 times since I unlocked that skill. I think there's more people here too. Yeah, there's more enemies here. Alright. Where are the rest of you fuckers at? Oh, you're dead. There's only one dude left. And I put the wrong sword away. There's actually a nifty trick for leveling up Ariandite fast. You use it against humans and you use Whirl a lot. But you gotta find a bandit camp that has like no fucking dudes with shields. Sword. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I hate how he, like, keeps walking sometimes, like... If you're in fucking, Witcher sense mode. Journeyman's kit. That'll come in handy. Fire! I lit your lamp, people. I lit your lamp. Dye solution. Dye solution. Plant. On to the next one.
What can I do?
He's dead. Poor bastard. Huh. Oh! I jumped over that first tree perfectly, and then I fucked it up on the second one. A little bit too high to jump over. Hence base. Oh, this is that underground one. I'm pretty sure this is tied to a fucking mission. Oh! Yeah, you guys are really, really high level. Peace out, guys. I'll come back and deal with you later. What? Yeah, they're like 6 levels higher than me. Alright, so... y'all are gonna have to wait your turn. I'll deal with you fuckers later. I don't fucking know how to... I think it won't let me switch targets because I'm just too close to this one. I need to fucking meditate though. I took some hefty damage from that. And I'm almost out of potions. And now it's like 6 a.m. in the morning. 7 a.m. in the morning. For game time. I'll deal with you fuckers later. What's up, guys? Oh, fuck you. God damn it, how dare you backtrack my whirl? Alright. Alright. Oh, I barely saved him. You barely survived, good sir.
For saving my bum.
Oh!
I shall say tittle it all and go hunt sheep.
Tittle it all and go hunt sheep. I almost died. He almost died. That almost ended very badly. Tucson knight armor. Knight's trousers. Tucson knight's boots. Alright, so I completed 5 of 15. I go to that one next. If I recall, there is a fast travel location right next to this bridge.
Maybe I ought to turn around.
No. I don't know why that's reading, because I'm not anywhere near that.
Should glance at the map.
What the fuck? Am I not allowed to use that fucking bridge? Huh. Okay, I guess I can't fucking go to that one. So, I'll go here. Actually, wait, there's one really close by. Where is it? Actually, I was just there. But I'm gonna go back.
Hey, yeah.
Cause I wonder if I can change the color of my horse by taming one of those things. Never actually tried it. Alright, what's up, you guys?
Bad idea.
What's up, bandits? Two more bandits. Yeah.
Thank you, good sir. You would be the famous Witcher, would you not?
Exactly.
I shall hitch my wagon and set off for the monument works at once. They await me there.
Huh. There's so much money to be made in Tucson just selling random shit you pick up. This is honestly like my favorite part of the game, just based on this alone. Like, I picked up a shit ton of food. I better go sell it. I picked up a shit ton of weapons. I better go sell it. Alright. So I'm going to call it quits for tonight. So have a nice night.